Hey, my name is PolishLynx, and after, well, finishing actually by myself Alan Wake, and having to just render it and upload it, I'm beginning the next Sakura game. So yeah, Sakura Fantasy! Actually chapter 1, because, well, apparently chapter 2 was abandoned, or something like that. Well, officially dropped, something like that, right? Apparently a good story. Apparently a lot of people not happy with the fact that chapter 2 will not appear sooner. Maybe it will, we'll know, maybe we'll come back to it. But for now, let's go through this one, but first I'll do something like that.
Tara.
Are you going to wake up now?
呆れた。まだ寝てるの？レイリンタラ。起きなさい。キラが来るわよ。
Alright, there is voiceover, so I'm not reading that. As I come to, I find its queen striking me senseless.
鎧を着たら、キラ教官が来る時間よ。
Panicking, I quickly begin to strap on my plates. The other novices are panicking too, the clanking of armor being hastily thrown on echoing through the barrack bedroom. Put my armor on faster, without underwear, rest it, and... Is this an important choice? Should I risk it? Nah. Right? Alright, we'll not risk it, right? Or risk it and get fully dressed. Yeah. It would be better to take my time and get my armor on properly. Thankfully I managed to get my armor on just before I hear heavy footsteps coming down the hall. I knew it. Queen makes sure she turns to her bunk, looking as disciplined as she can. Also trying my best to look battle ready. I'm just in the time to see Kira, our instructor, march through the door. Hello. As always, she looks powerful and domineering. Every novice in the room completely freezes. With predatory eyes, Kira begins to inspect us. Merely feeling them pass over you is enough to send a shiver down your spine. She doesn't really scare me as much as she does with the other novices for...
全員揃っているわね。ここへ来るまでに随分と大きな鎧の音が聞こえた。まるで急いで鎧を着込むような派手な音をね。
One novice lets out a small wince at those words. There's no hiding anything from her. She knows when you haven't woken up on time.
緊張しているのね。まるで誰かさんに心の中でも覗かれたみたいに。
Why does everyone presume the worst of me because of my gift? I haven't used my gift at all today, instructor, I swear! Oh my god, please. What gift? No. No.
今日はまだギフトを使ってないです。
当然だ。他愛のないことにその力は使うべきじゃない。
What is she talking about?
レイリン。
What gift? I need to know. So they always tell me. Why would I have a gift if I wasn't meant to use it as I pleased for?
まあいい。少なくとも寝ぼけてはいないよね。よし。いつものように朝礼を始める。全員、体験の後、中庭に集合。レイリン、今日も一日、空想にふけることのないように。
She always singles me out every morning. Why does she get so upset that I do a bit of farseeing every now and then?
ああ、一つ言い忘れた。すね当てが逆のようだ。
Heh.
明日は間違えるなよ。
As I look down slowly, I see that she's right about my shin guards. First, I take them off and begin to arrange them into the proper place. When Kira is finally out of the room, Quinn approaches me.
まったく、いつも遅くまで起きてるからよ。
What are you talking about? Yes, you should. Whenever I break a rule, Gwen is the first one to scold me. She's so ridiculously well disciplined, it's annoying. Yeah, I would say the same thing.
どうせまた千里眼の力を使って誰かのこと覗いてたんでしょう。まさか眠りながら千里眼で覗くだなんてそんな器用なことできないわよ。やっぱり覗いてたのね、この子ったら。ギフトを使ったにせよ使わなかったにせよ、起こしてくれる親友に深く感謝することね。キラ教官にそんな言い訳でもしようものなら間違いなく岩を落としてくるわよ。
Wow, you really will be a pain in the ass, won't you?
彼女があなたのギフトをどう思ってるか知ってるでしょ。もうグインまで。どうしてみんな私のギフトだけを気にするの？
Yeah.
みんなだって何かしらギフトを神様から授かってるのに。みんなそれぞれ違うからよ、レイリン。こう共同生活をしているのならなおさらみんなプライバシーを保ちたいものなの。
Alright, what kind of gift is that?
じゃあグインはどうなの？私があなたをギフトで見たりしたら、いや
Is it the kind of gift I might think it is? She can't help but let out a laugh at that.
もう親友同士なのに今さら何を見るっていうのよ。あなたはそんなことはしない、そうでしょ。
But I love to see you naked. Of course, friends respect each other. Should I go with the second one? Seriously? I mean, seriously? Well, whatever. Safe. I just have to, okay?
グインの裸とか見たいかな。
I can't help but say it under my breath.
今何か言った？何も言ってないよ、全然。本当に？でもボソッと何か言ったでしょ。聞こえたわ。まあ気のせいならいいけど。キラはあなたに覗かれているんじゃないかって疑ってるわ。いくら共感と言っても彼女だってジロジロと覗かれるのは好きじゃないのよ。どうして？彼女にだって秘密にしておきたいことがあるってことよ。あなただってここに来て長いからそんな秘密の一つや二つあるでしょ。
I know nothing about her paranoia. I mean, seriously. It's true, she seems to always be looking over her shoulder. I guess it's just normal behavior for her
あ
fault.
なたが眠りながらでもあのギフトが使えるってことは秘密にしておくわね。彼女あなたの視線をいつも気にしてるから。ありがとうグイン。
Win.
お互い様よ。それじゃあねレイリン、あなたもそろそろ訓練に行かないと。
Why not?
私は書類を片付けなきゃ。
Okay, that's a stupid
レイ
excuse.
リン、また後でね。
Who cares about paperwork?
またね。
Kidding. Each garrison needs a bookkeeper, someone to keep track of records, supplies, and other essentials needed for maintaining proper function. Okay, I can take care of that. That's where Gwyn comes in. She comes from a more scholarly background compared to the other novices, so she's being trained in the other duties too. She also happens to be Kira's favorite since she's willing to deal with paper. Kira hates paper. Anyway, I better get to training before Kira decides that I'm on cleaning duty. It's another bright and scorching day. I can just tell what we're going to be working hard. Kira especially likes working us to the bone during summer. I can understand the logic behind it, but I can't say that I enjoy days like these. Kira couldn't look happier about it.
試食。今日は最高の訓練日和だな。こんな日は降り注ぐ太陽の下で何も考えず、ただ訓練に励むのが一番いい。
No one dares to complain at the idea.
弱音一つ吐かないとはな。結構規律は良くなるばかりだ。私の可愛い新米兵士たちよ。さて始めようか。額に汗を浮かべるまで体を動かせ。汗をかかない輩は日が暮れるまで続けさせるから、そのつもりでいろ。剣を構えよ。
There's no doubt she'll see it. We're trained in full armor today. We'll practically be cooked alive. But there's no escaping it. We just grate our teeth and bear with it. Kira does not believe in mercy when it comes to training. As she wonders if I try to focus on my training. I shouldn't lose my focus. Let my mind wander off. You know what? The wandering off. Well, seems like an interesting idea, but not this time. I shouldn't lose my focus. I stop my mind from slipping away from me and try to focus on my training. I thought I know it will wander off eventually. At least I will get some training in. I'll become stronger if I at least concentrate a little bit. At least I can see the Empress's palace from here. Back in my homelands, the most impressive building was the Communal Hall. You could fit 1,000 communal halls inside the castle, maybe tens of thousands. Ardena, our proud Empress, rules from that castle too. Ardena, the name which so many people sing praise of in this capital. I've tried to do some farseeing inside that place before, but I never am able to form a clear vision of what's inside there. Something about the castle stops me from being able to farsee. Maybe the councilmen don't like others straying into their affairs? Better get back to training before Kira calls me out on daydreaming. Fortunately, her attention is focused elsewhere.
そこの
Yes, instructor!
動きが硬いな。
The novice gives it her best shot on training dummy, creating an audible thought.
悪くない。その調子だ。
Yes, instructor! Leave behind the novice, Kira begins to look out for more people to chastise. Whatever, fortunately I get back to striking my target before she looks at me. I do get tired of striking these wooden dolls every day. I wish we had more dynamic opponent to find, rather than one that sits there and just takes your hits. But again, we're novices. We won't get to see actual combat for years. As I strike the dummy on the shoulder, a thunderous yell is directed at me.
レイリン、それが攻撃と言えるのか。もっと強く打ち込め。そんなへっぴり腰じゃ実戦ではひどい目に遭うぞ。モンスター相手にためらう必要などない。お前の全力を見せてみろ。
I wish they would show me these creatures instead of merely lecturing me on how dangerous they are. Every single time it is the same round as before. But I just have to do my best to bear with it. For the sake of my old homelands and my mother, wherever she may be right now. Switching hands, I take my wooden mace and slam into the dummy's head. Much to my delight, I hear the sound of cracking wood as the blow sinks into its head.
どうですか教官。
ああ、確かにいい打ち込みだったぞ、レイリン。お前が城壁の守りについた時、そんな風に頭をかち割られるのはお前自身だろうがな。どうした？何をぼーっとしている？一撃で敵は倒れたのか？続けて打ち込んでみせろ！
I let loose with an attack, this time aiming for the dummy's shoulder. When it's fun, it does nothing to the dummy.
こんなはずじゃ。
まあお前の実力はこんなものだろう。だからこそ訓練を続けているのだ。手を止めるな。全員打ち込みを続けろ。動き続けるんだ。手を休めるな。そんなことではいい兵士にはなれんぞ。レイリン、お前の場合ギフトで遠くを眺めるのをやめればもっと良くなるぞ。
My instructor fully knows what I intend to get up. do in my spare time. Having the gift of foreseeing makes everyone strips of you. It's not fair. It's not my fault that I enjoy seeing people in intimate moments. Best gift ever.
私が覗いたかもしれないって勝手に決めつけないでください。別に教官を覗いてたってわけでもないし。
ほう。それはつまり私ではなく、誰かしらのプライバシーを覗き見していることを認めるのだな。
Looks like she caught me out there. I really need to shut my mouth.
今日は特大の岩石をぶつけられたいようだな。
She always threatens us with the boulder, but I've yet to see anyone actually do it. From what I've heard, the boulder is the worst punishment you can get. A novice who is punished in this way has to push a boulder up and down a hill for the entire day. It's so famous among the knights of the capital that pushing the boulder has become a praise for saying severe punishment. But I'm not worried at all. She always threatens it, but it never seems to actually happen.
なんだその顔は。私が本気ではないと思っているのか。
I don't think she would, but it would be a good idea to get back to training anyway. I turned striding a day with a dummy, which causes Kira to smile in approval.
もっとだ。もっと強く打ち込め。鍛錬を積めば、お前たちは今よりも強くなれる。
She turns her back to me to speak to the other novices.
私の可愛い新米兵士たちよ。剣を握れ。己をもっと磨け。お前たちの中で、ここへ来る前に家族や故郷を失った者が何人もいるだろう。強大な敵の前で、己の無力さをさぞ思い知らされただろう。何のために我々は強くなる。そうだ。お前の愛する者を守るため、この祖国を守るためだ。新米兵士たちよ。愛する女王陛下をその手で守る盾となり、勇ましき剣となれ。
Okay. No. That's not how it works, Kira. What we want... Can we have...
何の新米兵士たちよ。
Alright, so
愛する
basically
女王
we have
陛
to
下を
return
そ
to
の手で
Poltex.
守
We
る
can
盾
have
とな
this...
り、勇ましき剣となれ。
Okay, we can have the whole text that was sent in one place. But, well... In my case, it would definitely be better. It would be... people close to me over the nation, to be honest. I know that doesn't sound good, but, well, come on. Come on. Anyway, let's continue. The sun reaches its zenith by the time we finish our striking training. I'm practically dying for a drink right now, anything to wet my parched throat. Well, I did finish my tea just a second ago, so sorry. But I have a few energy drinks if you want. Despite our suffering, Kira seems to be aglow with pride.
よし、そこまで。見たところ、誰一人として汗をかいてない者はいないようだ。みんなよくやった。今日の訓練はこれまで。解散してよし。羽目を外すなよ。
Let's do something stupid. I think everyone's too afraid of Kira to risk her wrath. No other garrison in the city has a more domineering instructor than her. As such, this one in particular is known for being one of the most shining examples of discipline. Before Kira flashes a terrifying look at me. It's obvious that she's telling me that she doesn't want me to do any farseeing. I don't know what else there is to do with my spare time for. We rarely get any time off to go outside the barracks. This is my life now, day after day, training in the same courtyard, waiting to eventually become a knight. I never get any time to myself. It didn't used to be this way, but things change as they always do. The world has become a very dark place in the last century. As bleak as it looks now, none of us are willing to give up, especially not now. As I live, that novice from before quickly passes by me. Say something to her, just get back into the barracks. First, save the game. Okay, I want to say something to her. She seems cute.
お疲れ
Thank you! Just please don't spy on me when you're farting! Now she's accusing me of spying on her too.
そんなことしてないって。やだな、もう。
Of course you'd say that!
ちょっと、そんな憶測だけで決めつけるのってフェアじゃないよね。
Not really! She does seem interested in conversation. I don't even bother to say anything more as she walks off. I'm sorry, Riley. I just have to work out what I'm going to do with my free time now. I'm sorry! I shouldn't have told you to talk with her. What a mistake. I'm sorry. After a training session, it occurs to me that I should apologize to Kira. Oh, you know, I should also maybe apologize for... God damn it. Or maybe not really. I did not install the patch for this game, so... Basically that means... the plus 18 scenes will not appear. But on the other hand, even if I install the patch, you wouldn't see anything because, well, YouTube, let's face it, doesn't allow such things. So yeah, after the training session it occurs to me that I should apologize to Kira. Gwyn is right about her being paranoid, so the best thing I can do for her is put her at ease. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop for... There are just too many secrets I must know about. I knock on her door loudly.
キラ教官、いらっしゃいますか？レイリンです。
Okay, I want to see. I want to see. I want to enter the room, to be honest. Well, it might be a bad idea. Or maybe not. Let's wait. Okay. Let's not get her paranoid, just in case. I decide to wait for her to answer the door. No response. Maybe she's not in there. I just open to see if... As I walk in, Kira stares at me indigently. Ooh, hello. So, maybe I should have actually entered. I might have made a mistake here. Well, I can live with that. As I walk in, Kira stares at me indigently. Whatever. She clings to her chest, a last-ditch attempt at retaining her modesty. She has removed other parts of her armor too, leaving her largely exposed. Her hands barely cover it. Her chest practically spills around them. Yeah. I almost lose my composure as I feel my cheeks burning. Her face is bright red too. She's embarrassed, but doing her best to conceal it. I rack my mind, trying to think of something to say.
すみません。まさか、その、お着替え中だとは思わずに。
She shakes her head at me. The motion causes her chest to quake slightly.
まず最初に言っておこうか、レイリー。
Yes.
ダメな兵士ほどつまらない言い訳をする。次にだ、部屋の主の返事がなければ勝手にドアを開けるものではない。
She's handling this a little better than I thought she would. She crossed her arms in front of her, unintentionally squeezing her chest.
なんだその態度は。礼儀というものがなってないな。
Yeah.
兵士として多少は礼儀を学んでいるものと思っていたが。
No. Sorry, that's not going to happen, I'm afraid.
いや、でも、謝ったのは礼儀として正しいですよね。
Did I save before that choice? She glares at me then, obviously not amused.
それは当然のけじめだ。だが、この状況ではそれ以前の問題だぞ。
She can't help but
ま
sigh.
ったく、どうしてお前はいつもこうなんだ。
I don't know.
本当に申し訳ありません。どうか寛大な処置をお願いします。
I don't like the idea of having to push the boulder today. I'm tired enough
そ
already.
れはできぬ相談だな。 今から言うことを胸に刻んでおくんだな、新平。まず、もっと規律を学べ。それと特に、他人のプライバシーを尊重することを学ぶことだ。
No. She walks towards me awkwardly, trying her best to not let her hands slip. Ooh, maybe they will slip. Maybe. Maybe. She stops when she's standing right in front of me, sorry. When I'm up this close to her, I can't help but notice the abundance of certain things. I'd look away from it, but it's right up in my face! Wow.
どうした？何がそんなに気になるのだ？
No. Oh no, she noticed that.
なんでもありません、教官。
Yeah, totally. She shakes her head again. Shifting her arms, she manages to conceal her chest with one arm. And uses the other arm to push me out of the office.
いいか、レイリン。しばらく経ったら、この部屋へ戻ってくるんだ。それまでに、お前に与える罰を考えておこう。
What? No! What kind of punishment are we talking about?
ただ今だけは出て行ってくれないか。今すぐに。
Okay. I guess we are leaving. My afternoon passed me by in a blur. When every day is the same as the last one, it becomes hard to keep track of time. The days just seem to spill into each other. You never notice where one ends and another begins. It's all because of the cycle of the sun and the moon that I keep my bearings. Maybe it's time to do some farcing. I'm thinking about... Whoa, wait, what? Ooh, that needs to save. Oh yeah, I need to save this. Anyway, so basically we have to decide, do we want to look at Kira or Gwyn? What do you think? Honestly, I don't like the type of the Gwyn person, so yeah. It might be a bad idea. It might be a very bad idea. But do I care? Is the question. Let's see what Kira is doing. I'd probably be proving her right by doing this, but I really wonder why she's so paranoid about me. Just what is she up to in her private quarters? As I focus and all my mind to drift, an image quickly forms in my head. I see a perplexed looking Kira, still in full armor. She's in the training grounds of all places? She appears to be mumbling something to herself too. Though it sounds like echoing and her words are slightly slurred, I manage to make out what she's saying.
いくら見習い絵師とはいえ、彼女たちに少しきつく当たっているだろうか。訓練とはいえ、反感を買ってしまっては意味がない。だが、モンスターたちは無慈悲だ。容赦などない。血も涙もない奴らばかりだ。かといって、彼女たちを厳しく指導していい理由にはならない。これでは、どちらがモンスターなのかわからない。
She seems at a loss with herself over these
か
ideas.
つてのようなことがなければ。しかし、どうすればいいんだ。
She seems to be looking at something. I can't really tell what.
本当に、私はこのままでいいのだろうか。ああやって鍛錬を続ければ、どんな最悪の事態でも、彼女たちはきっと諦めないだろう。だが、やはりあの子たちのことを思うと、答えなど出ないな、これでは。どうも一人だと愚痴っぽくなる。誰かいるわけでもないのに。レイリンがあの厄介な能力で私のことを見ているかもしれないんだったな。 もし見ているとしたら、せいぜい笑うがいいさ。
Not laughing, not laughing. Well, that's a tough decision. Should we stop or should we not? Should we stop? Should we? We can't, right? We have to keep looking. I need to know, damn it. I need to know her feelings. Keep watching. As much as I should be watching, I'm curious as to what she's talking about. Maybe just a little bit longer.
私にできることは、やはり兵士たちを厳しく指導するくらいだな。
You sure about that? I'm not sure about that.
彼女たちが汗をかけば、それだけ死から遠ざかる。分かってくれ。
Wait, what? They sweat a little bit more now, then die later. Well, yeah, that makes sense. It's better to die later,
そろそろ戻るか。
I guess.
レイリンはこれを見ているだろうか。
Uh-oh, it looks like she's going back to check on our sleeping quarters. She's going down the hallway right now, I bet. Quickly, I climb to my bed and pretend to be asleep. Hey, just in time, Kira strides through the barracks door. She looks around for a moment. I can hear her walking by my bed.
眠っているか。どうやら私の被害妄想だったようだ。
Oof.
戻ろう。
Kira disappears out the door again. Slowly and carefully I slip back out from my bed. For her harsh exterior, Kira seems to be someone quite lonely. I feel kind of wrong for spanking her. It's exactly as Gwyn described it to me. She's obviously having a private moment and it's not right for me to intrude on it. I think I should see what Gwyn is doing now. Gwyn doesn't sleep with the rest of the barracks most days. She's often up late running around town. Part of her job means that she has a lot more of freedom than the rest of us do. So I wonder where she could be right now. Focus my mind, I picture my body as a puppet on strings. All I need to do is release the strings and I can wander as spirit. Gwyn, where's Gwyn? Actually, an image begins to form in front of my eyes. Why is there so much steam? Whoa! Let's go! That's why! As my vision clears up a bit more, I have to stop to fully take in the scene in front of me. Woohoo! Hello! A very content looking and nude Gwyn is relaxing in a boiling hot bath. And thank God, I don't have to put in a sensor because you can't see anything. Her delicate body is laid prepared for me to see. Though I'm no longer in her body, I know for certain that my face is red right now. She looks absolutely relaxing there, allowing herself to slip further and further down into the steaming water. Her delicate hands move over every part of her body. She's thoroughly cleaning herself from head to toe.
一日の終わりはやっぱりこれが一番ね。体中の疲れなんて吹き飛んじゃうわ。この手の痛み、やだわ。ペンを強く握りすぎたせいかしら。
She looks down at her hands as she says
お
that.
風呂だけじゃこの疲れはなかなか取れないわね。ちょっと働きすぎかも。
Lazily she stops slouching in the bath and puts her head over its edge, pushing her chest right up against it.
もう少しお湯温かくしてもらえますかしら。少しぬるくなったみたい。
She smiles as the steam grows thicker around her. In fact, it's so thick that it begins to obscure my view of
あり
her.
がとう。
She
ちょ
knows,
うどいい
doesn't
です
she?
わ。
I feel like she knows. Resettling into her previous position. Every move causes her whole body to jiggle. I don't think I've ever seen her this happy while she was at the barracks. Well, what a surprise, right? She's practically purring with delight.
仕事はまだまだ山積み。せめてお風呂くらいはゆっくりさせてほしいわ。
Yeah, leave the current problems to the future you. She leans back, allowing her fingertips to drag across her body. She stops at her chest, allowing her hands to clasp them. Give her breasts a healthy squeeze. Well, I'm not surprised she would want to squeeze those.
また少しだけ大きくなったかも。
Even more? Is it even possible? As she says that, she smiles to herself. She lets go of her chest, returning to sink into the steaming water. Flipping over, she exposes her back to the open air. She leans forward to her chest, allowing it to spill out. A small contented sigh escapes from her lips. She lies there for a while before sitting back up. With one limp arm, she reaches over the side of the buff and grabs a book. A book! How the hell will she be able to read if there is freaking steam? Although I don't see any steam, so yeah. It doesn't have any title on its cover, but it's a very ancient looking tome. She turns page after page with her delicate fingertips. Eventually she gets out, water streaming down her body. She looks thoroughly pleased.
とても気持ちよかったわ。いけない。つい長風呂になったわ。もう戻らないと。
No rush, no rush. She becomes a little sad as she says
で
that.
もいいわ。またすぐに戻ってこられるでしょうし。
Eh? That was unexpected! But I cannot say that I did not enjoy it. Spying on people at this hour doesn't feel right. Does it? It's fun, I do it all the time! I shouldn't do it so often. Okay, now is the moment, basically, that is problematic. I mean, if you have a gift like that, so basically you can detach yourself from your current body and freaking look at other people. Would you do that? I mean, I might have that problem that I would actually I would actually have the problem of actually using that gift. Sorry about that sounds. Just in case. Let's go with that one. Yeah, let's go. I shouldn't do it so often. It just isn't right to spy on others. Maybe once a day. The late hours of the day are when people are their most vulnerable. This is when their darkest thoughts and fears come to the surface too. Using my gift for such trivial reasons would get me a thorough scolding from Kira. I'm reminded constantly that it's a boon from our creator, a powerful and precious boon. To misuse it would be disrespectful to not only the people around me, but to the creator too. You know what? Let's get back and change the freaking decision, because who cares about the creator? In this case, I never did believe in that creation nonsense for... Sure, I don't have an explanation for why I am able to see far in distant places all the way from this barracks. But I find it hard to believe that a god, which I'd never seen or heard an evidence of, is the one who is responsible for it. Well, maybe it's... especially after everything that has happened to us. Yeah, and at this point... yeah, I agree. Then again, something in this world makes sense. In this one too, I've heard that the Empress Ardena is supposed to be thousands of years old. So she's an old hawk. Great. For every single one of those years, she has been ruling from that castle. She does not have a gift as far as I know. There are other powers of this world that can be exploited, I think. I can't help but smile when I think of her legends. She's still as beautiful as she was 100 years ago, they told me. Her legends and tales have been retold throughout our empire for as long as I can remember. My own mother used to read them to me every night before I went to sleep. I dream of being a great heroine myself, protecting my loved ones and the vulnerable people of our lands. Okay, are we going there? As nostalgic as I am about those times, they were also times of fear. We never knew when they would raid or where they would attack from. We never knew what exactly would attack us either. I don't think we ever saw the same monsters twice. Each one of them was twisted in a completely different way. What they used to be before the sickness took them in is anyone's guess. No one seems to want to admit that they exist either. They just hide deeper and deeper inside their fortresses and hope the problem will go away. I, of all people, know that they won't go away. They won't stop until we're all dead. One day, they might get past the walls. I need to be ready for that day. Everyone needs to be ready. For the moment, the best thing I can do to prepare is try and get some sleep. Or you could use their far-seeing and check out that lady you were talking about, because I'm curious if you said, well, I thought she might be old hag, but you said she's as beautiful as ever, so I don't mind looking there. Then, I've been sitting up for long enough thinking to myself. Alright, so basically let's end the episode then. And in the next one we will see what is going to happen with Sakura Fantasy. I think that rhymed a bit. Anywho. Yeah. Well, I hope it will be a good one. So yeah, for now, hope you enjoyed, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.